name's Elizabeth Clark. I'm from Toledo, Ohio, a suburb of Toledo.
My name is Jari. I'm from Lynn, Massachusetts. Lynn is just on the north shore of Boston.
Hi, I'm Crystal, and I'm from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
I'm Elizabeth Coates, and I am from Minneapolis area.
Hey everyone, my name is Trevor Poteet. I'm from Fountain Valley in Southern California.
My name is Amber Kalina. I'm from Perham, Minnesota, and it's good to see you again.
Our community is growing and strengthening, both within our small cohort and then the surrounding areas of Ohio. What I've really liked about each mission site that we've visited, each church that we've talked to, each members that we've talked to, so far every surrounding congregation, in addition to St. Paul's that is helping us with alt year, has an additional mission that is looking to bolster up the community, whether it's weekly meals, free meals for members to come in, whether it's something like morning blessings where we'll have breakfast provided for members of the inner city of Toledo, whether it is the free store like that's at Glenwood Lutheran. I think every single one has like an additional thing. So it's not how can we get more members? How do we get more kids? How do we, how do we help our community? It's so very inspiring.
One of my favorite things that happened this past month is we had Josh's dad come and speak to us. His father is a well-renowned poet, as well as a teacher. And it started with he invited us and other members of the community to come to a community garden and speak and listen to some of his poetry that he's written. And that was a really nice opportunity to get to not just hear what he has to say, but also to get to know some other members of the community here.
So one of the things that I think we do the most often in Alt Year is Bible study, which we do about 3 times a week. And I thought that it would get pretty monotonous pretty quickly, but we get a lot of different leaders from around the Toledo area who come and lead different Bible study sessions with us. And my favorite one so far was Ed Striedelmeyer, who is a pastor around the Toledo area. And he came in and talked to us about a lot of Star Wars references and stuff like that. And when we first met him, we introduced ourselves, where we're from, and our favorite colors, so that when we talked or didn't talk, he would throw our favorite colored marker at us. And I just remember one of the funniest moments was he took the entire cup of markers and tossed them at Trevor, and Trevor just like swats them out of the air. He's like, "Not in my house." So that was one of the highlights of October.
Event in Maria Stein, Ohio. So it wasn't too far away. It wasn't like our extravagant adventures in September. But what we did was we got to gather with some lay leaders and church, so pastors in the ELCA that specifically are from rural areas. And we got to talk about how we can be of an impact in the church by utilizing power to make social change. And for me, this was really impacting because all this time we've been hearing a lot of really, bad stuff about the world as it is. There's a bunch of oppression and a bunch of people are getting hurt, and it's been so frustrating to be like, there's nothing I can do, until this organizing event happened and we realized that there is something we can do. We can get to know the needs of the community by building relationships. We can band together as church people to say enough is enough. Things need to change, and we can come to know ourselves better, even too. Like we can come to know our own strengths and what we can contribute by getting to know other people. So that was just astounding. There were people from churchwide there. There were all sorts of people.
We were in Ohio at this point on the turnpike, and Melissa made the decision that we were going to eat at her house and just hang out together for a bit before making the way back to our apartment. So we got off the turnpike in Wauseon, Ohio, and some weird noises were happening with the van, and we heard something that possibly fell off. So we pulled over to the side of the road, and when Melissa got out of the van, it was leaking antifreeze really badly, and a belt came off from somewhere in the van. And in that moment, we were just calm. There was a real sense of community there. We were calling different people who we were connected with, trying to find someone to come out and bring the 6 of us altars back to downtown, and people who just were wanting to stop what they were doing and come out and get us, even if they didn't exactly know where we were. It was really awesome.
We had the great opportunity to be a part of the Alt National Summit, which was in Chicago, and it was really great to be there. It was wonderful to see all of the support that we have and all of the people that want to raise us up and support us, and it was just an amazing feeling, really. Like, we have a community that reaches across the entire country, and that's crazy to me to see that much support. It's really great.